Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Tonight, the 23rd night of Ramadan, instead of reading the Quran, reading Dua, I decided to do something else. That's what I'm gonna do. My name is Ahmed. I've been here in Australia for 8 years. I came from Iraq. I picked up the language. It was my second language when I was 28 years old. So you don't expect so much English from me. I learned the basics. And English is a tool. So if you got a tools, if you got a basic tools, you gotta build a house with. It's whatever build your house. If it could be a saw and hammer. So the English is a tools for me. As long as I do my job, as long as I deliver the message, that will do the job. And I'm trying to improve that. So today I just want to talk about the existence of God, why there's people divided to believe in God or do not. So to believe in God, people believe in God. They have different opinions, but that's not the point. I'm not talking about this people who already believes in God. I'm talking about the people who don't believe in God, and what's the reason behind this? Well, we have so many people don't believe in God, even increasing lately. It's not just the olden days, like maybe 300 years ago was different figure, and now it's people increasing. You see in different countries where there's like a percentage of people not believing God increase. So, and I believe there's a reason behind this, and it could be so many reasons. It could be a personal thing. It could be people don't want to think. It could be people don't want to bother to think about God or something. Don't want a commitment, whatever. But I tell you the main reasons. I tell you the main reasons why people refuse to believe in God. And the main reason is it's a business. Yes, business. Well, in this stage, the business could be anything. It's not necessarily money, but I'm gonna come to the business of money. The business is the people, if they believe in God, they will be against their jobs. Like how? Or against their interest, their personal interest. So that's why, I'll tell you later, that's why you gotta people believe in God secretly, but would never declare that. Because they believe in God because they are 100% sure there is a God and God exists. But they don't want to believe God because they know 100% sure it's gonna lead them somewhere. And what I'm talking about lead them somewhere because if you believe in God and you gotta know anything about God. So okay, you believe in God, but you gotta know. You gotta know God first. You gotta know what God wants. All these things could be carried by a message through a normal person like us, which is called a messenger or prophet. He will tell us what the message is. And that's when you believe, when you actually get into a real religion, which is one of the three religions in the world, Christianity or Jewish Muslims. But they don't want to get into this. They don't want to be Christian. They don't want to be Jews. Well, Jews don't accept it. It doesn't matter. I don't want to be Muslims. And that's the main thing. So what they do, they keep a secret for themselves. So they can continue their own business. And the business, as I said, it could be personal business. It could be a drinking alcohol. Because if you love alcohol and beers and stuff like that, and if you believe in God and you gotta believe all these things, they have to believe in order to believe in God, completely believe in God, you have to be one of the three religions, basically. And well, there's gonna be so many restrictions of your personal interest. So people don't want to get into this because you will be asked so many questions. Why would you do that? So what the people call it freedoms. Well, they believe it's a freedom. So, okay, I want to do whatever I want. If I believe in God, they have to believe in religion. Religion gonna put some restriction on me. So why can I just stop it from the beginning? Start from the start, which is don't believe in God. So that's a personal interest. Because you see, God see religion is restrictions, but I'll come later to this point. is actually religious restrictions. Now, the second business is the money business. Imagine these companies, imagine these people are owns so many companies in protection of alcohol or own or anything against it, like the the religious can restrict, like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't want. This is alcohol. Like if you get a companies, joint companies around the world, they produce alcohol. Of course, these people against this idea of believing in God, because when you believe in God, you gotta believe in religion, and religion definitely will put restriction in you, and then you end up stopping you from your business. Stop completely the alcohol industry. So what do? Cut off from the start. Don't believe in God. That's some people. And they will come to the uh, big businesses, which is the financial industry. Now, when I talk about the financial industry, I'm talking about the backbone of the business. The financial industry is a backbone of the whole industries. The whole industries all need financials. Without financial, there's no business. So let's say banks, financial institutions, all these things, all these companies are built on one thing. That's how they make their own profit. That's one thing, which interest. And all religions agree that interest is against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will, against God will, because definitely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't want this. Because the interest actually it's attacking the poor people, attacking the low class people. Because how, like imagine you wanna come and borrow $5 or $10. I'll just give you an example. You borrow 1,000 from bank. You come to borrow 1,000 from the bank means you don't have the 1,000. Now you borrow the 1,000 from the bank. How comes you return a 1,500 to pay the interest? You don't even have the 1,000 because you came to the bank. You don't have 1,000. Now you're gonna return 1,500. How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that? Well, it definitely is gonna put you so much stress, so much anxiety. It's gonna rip you off. It's gonna make your life miserable. And most of the people in the debt, they know that the family being separated. People live on the street because of this, the interest, because they're ripping off people. Well, that's one of the reasons Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't want interest. The interest ripping off people. And imagine these people come, oh, believe in God or believe in religion. Oh, well, stop the interest. And guess what happened? If they stop the interest, the whole banks, there's no point from the banks. Banks won't make no money. Because that's how they're built on. They actually build on, they build their businesses on interest. If there's no interest, no money for them. So definitely they will go against the idea of believing God, because believing in God will lead you to believe in the prophet and messenger, and then and so on and so on, and then end up stopping your business and stop listening to the sheikh or listening to the priest to tell you what to do. And this is the nightmare for these business people, to listen to whoever preaches or sheikh from Muslims or whoever from Jews to tell them what to do. So actually the idea is not just people don't believe there's a God. No, most of them, I'll tell them between 80 to 90% of them, they believe in God secretly, but they don't want to declare this because it's actually mind their own business. That could be a personal business, and that could be a financial business, but they don't want to do that. Now, the third part, or the third people that they want to believe in God, is politicians. Politicians actually, their job is playing games. And some politicians playing games on their people money. Some politicians they're playing games with people's lives. So playing games is definitely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala don't want. It's against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want. And then a lot of politicians, a lot of these games include lying means you have to lie when you talk on the TV. You have to lie when you get elected. You have to lie when you speak to the parliament. You have to lie to everyone. Because politicians are lying is okay. Lying is alright. Hiding the truth is okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala definitely doesn't want people do that. It doesn't want people to hide the truth. It doesn't want people to lie. It doesn't want people to play games. Especially with people's life. So politicians are against the idea of believing in God. Because they know if they believe in God, they will lead them somewhere and to stop their businesses, it's politician business. And of course, politicians is the poor people. Usually they're in governments and they're high positions, and what they do, they receive money from rich people. So it's a business. They're taking money from everyone. They're taking money from normal people. They're taking money because their salary, they go on salary. They take money from normal people, and they took money from the rich people, and they took commission from everywhere. Because they have so many ways to make money, politicians. And politicians is very complicated games, and that's why every day someone dropped because he missed something. Because it's so complicated. It's so complicated. There's no truthful people there, and all people there is corrupted, fraud. All people there just lying and playing games. So definitely politician is against the idea of believing in God. Now, do they believe secretly? I think so. Most of these people believe secretly because they are not stupid. It's one thing I can tell you about it. These people are not stupid. Politicians, business people, not stupid. Now, you got people, they don't believe in God. It's not just because what I mentioned it's against their business or against the demand of their business. No. As a symbol, they don't want to think. They don't want to think about God. They don't want a commitment. They don't want religions. They don't want nothing. They want to do whatever they want. Adultery, drink alcohol, drugs, lying, fornicating, everything. They want to do everything they want. And they don't want anyone to tell them to stop that. And unfortunately, that's what happened in the world. You see so many people are freedom. A freedom, not religion, freedom. Well, they put the religions here and they put the freedom here. They said we have to choose one of them. But actually it falls. The real freedom inside the religions. Inside the religions means when you go to the religion, well, I tell you something about religions before I go further. If you be religious, it does not mean you have to follow the sheikh or have to follow the priest. No. They have their own opinions. They have their own opinion. No one forces you to do something. Well, if anyone told you once you join the religion you're gonna be forced to follow orders, wrong. That's not the actual religion we're talking about. That's not the actual religion. The actual religion is you following what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala God want and the messenger want. That's it. That says in Islam, this is La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, that's Islam. There's no one to have right to tell you what to do. Well, you will find people to tell you what to do, but doesn't mean you have to follow them. It's again, you have a freedom. The freedom inside the religions, not outside, not the opposite of it. Unfortunately, the media stand with that option, which is you have to be whether freedom or religious. And that's what the media are promoting now. You know why? I tell you about the media later, but I'll just give you brief. The media are actually surviving on this rich people money. So, of course, they're taking money from the rich people. They're gonna say what the rich people like to hear. And that's it. And thanks for the watching. I'll talk to you later about what I want to do. I just want to head start today. And thanks for watching again.